All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is April 9th. We got ourselves a Saturday, only 4 games on the NBA slate tonight. Last night, not our best. Last night we go 2-4. We had the Blazers plus 20. And if you look back at these couple games that I've now taken the Blazers with this crazy high line, I look like such an idiot in those videos because I'm like, that's just too many points. You can't give an NBA team 20 points, right? Wrong. The Blazers get blown out by 50 points, I think it was. 128-78. So this Blazers team, I mean, I told you guys I'm a psycho for taking it. We took it and lost. We took the Wizards as well, +3 or +3.5, I believe we got. And then they had a bunch of injuries late, so I knew that one was just a bad beat in the sense of I put it in early, and then I was like, oh, all these injury updates and whatnot, which is what I say in every video to wait for, not jumping on your bet. So we deserved that loss there. We had Alperen Sengun, whatever his name is, under 14.5 points. That did not cash. But then we had Mason Plumlee, his under in rebounds and cashed, and then Jericho Sims barely cashed there. And then the ride of the day, not the best night for us overall. We had Rui Hachimura coming in from Joe, who was the ride of the day yesterday too. We were testing the hot streak, seeing if we could do it. You guys know the rules. The ride of the day loses a womp womp. And we've had a couple womp womps already in today's video. So that's the type of night it was last night. But again, shout out to Joe for the ride of the day. This one plus odds too. Seemed like it was something that could cash. Just couldn't come through for us. But guys, let's get into today's slate. Before we do that though, I'm going to ask you guys to please hit that subscribe button. We are approaching 9,000 subs and I cannot thank you guys enough. Right now we're sitting at 8.94K. So we are so damn close, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the recent support here. So hit that subscribe button. But half of you guys that watch the video aren't subscribed. So, you know, 1 out of every 2 you guys just hit that subscribe button. We could take this thing to the moon and continue to grow, and I can't do that without you guys. And now you know. The Ballers. The Ballers. Shout out to the Ballers we have on the channel right now, guys. The Ballers are the members of the channel that choose, and I cannot thank enough, choose to support the channel and myself on a monthly basis, and I really cannot thank you guys enough. I give you guys shout outs in every video because you damn deserve it. We have Dennis, Alex, the Anchor, Ricky, Jimmy, Keenan, Zapata, Jameson, Pancho, Corey, the Roof Doctor, Julian, Nick, McPaxton, John, Larry, Pagong, Drew, Corey, Trady, Sherwin, Edwin, Carmelita, Eric, Expect, Thomas, Sam, Harold, and Fizz. I thank you guys so much for that, guys. If you do want to join the Ballers, there will be a link in the description. There'll be a button next to the subscribe button if you're on a computer, not if you're on your phone usually. There'll also be a link in the pinned comment where you guys can join that for $2.99 a month. Get some exclusive perks on the channel there. But yeah, let's jump right into it, guys. As you know, we go through each and every game on the board. I give you my against the spread lean. I give you what I'm thinking. But my final plays will always be in the pinned comment, and I add player props throughout the day as well. You can check that out. So the pinned comment will have that join the Ballers link. It'll have a Discord link, which is we're approaching 1,000 people in there. It's a great place to kick around some bet ideas, get bet ideas, everything like that. And just a great place to connect with the community. And then also at the bottom of that pinned comment will be my final plays. But all right, let's jump right into the first game of the night. We have the Philadelphia 76ers hosting the Indiana Pacers here. Sixers 14-point favorites at home. In terms of injuries, Niang is out for Philly, and then Indiana, Brogdon's doubtful, Bataze is questionable, Smith's questionable, Duarte has been out for a while there too, so that's no new update. Indiana has lost 8 in a row here, and Philly actually coming off a loss a couple nights ago to Toronto in a hard-fought game. Before that, they had won 3 in a row, so they're 3 out of their last 4. In their last 10 against the spread, however, 3-7, not playing that well against the spread. And as we're nearing the end of the year, this is the type of team that I feel like won't give it 100%. I don't want to say they're just like dead fish not caring, but they're not going to necessarily give it like 100% because, you know they made the playoffs and everything. Nothing can drastically change like that for Philly. So I'm going to go ahead and lean with the plus 14 on the underdog here, just because they might be playing some young guys or something like that. And it's like, you know what? Here we go. Like, let's try and go, let's try and do this. But whereas Philly is, you know, 3-4 seed, whatever they end up at, that's where they're going to be. So I'm going to lean the Pacers here. Maybe they come out here and say, you know what, let's at least like screw around and play some young guys and try a little bit harder, whereas Philly might coast. So I'm going to lean the big point underdog there. Guys, keep an eye on the pinned comment. I don't know if that's a final play because, again, like Pacers are just no match for Philly. It's just a matter of me almost gambling on the thought process of Philly. Are they going to come out and go boss the wall? Next up, we have the Grizzlies, 6-point favorites over the Pelicans here. This Grizzlies team really has surprised me this season. In their last 5 games at home against the spread, they're 5-0. But I will give credit to the Pelicans, 4-2 in their last 6 on the road against the spread. John Morant's now been upgraded to probable, or upgraded to questionable. I misspoke there. And Brandon Ingram is questionable. I'm going to lean Memphis in this one, -6. I hope Ja plays and hope Ingram doesn't. And I think we have a good play there, but we're going to lean the favorite there, Memphis -6. Next up, we have the Spurs, 6-point dogs at home against the Golden State Warriors. These two teams played just at the end of March, and it was a close game, 110-108. The Spurs playing very good against the spread basketball in their last 10. 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games. The Warriors, not so much. Last 6 away games here, 2-4 against the spread. We're going to lean Spurs in this one. I don't love this play, but I kind of love this play. This Golden State team, they've actually been winning games. 7 out of their last 10, they've won straight up here. I'm sorry, San Antonio playing good basketball. 7 out of their last 10, they've won straight up. And Golden State, yeah, they're coming off a few wins in a row here, but they're still not playing like they were at the beginning of the year. No Steph, no Clay in this one either. So I'm going to lean San Antonio here. I do believe they're going to be missing a bunch of guys, which kind of just makes this like a dogfight type of game, which is why I'm taking the 6 points. On the injury report for San Antonio, no Keldon Johnson, no DeJounte Murray, no Jakob Poeltl. So like everyone is out for, I guess, technically the Warriors and the Spurs. I'm going to take a little bit of the juice there and take the Spurs. So again, I don't like this one, but I kind of love it at the same time. It's like 2 polar opposites for me. It's like I'm either, by the time I put this in as a final play, going to love the Spurs, or I'm not going to be touching this game at all. I know that probably doesn't make sense to you guys, but if these are 2 teams that have like their top end talent not playing, I think I'm going to lean the team that's getting 6 points here. Even if Golden State does have a couple guys that can drop buckets on them, I think that you can at least keep this game somewhat close. Like 3 points, 4-point game. All right, last game of the night, guys. Before we do that, I'm going to ask you guys one more time to hit that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. Like the video, and then if you have a play that you want me to jump on board with, a player prop, a spread, anything like that, let me know in the comments with hashtag ride of the day. I will pick someone to jump on board with, and you guys will get a shout out in the next video, win or loss. You get an applause if you hit like Joe did yesterday, and then for today's video, like Joe came up short, gets the womp bump. So he had, you know, both ends of the spectrum there. One more time, we'll pop it up again. Shout out to Joe Yurkovich there. But all right, last game of the night here, we have the Clippers taking on the Kings. Clippers 11.5-point favorites. Sabonis obviously out. Alex Len downgraded to out. De'Aaron Fox downgraded to out for the Clippers here. Looks like they're going to get their guys back. No notable injuries here. They've actually been playing decent basketball. Milwaukee, Pelicans, and then the Suns. 3 wins in a row. And before that, they lost to Chicago by 5 points and then beat Utah. So the Clippers have been playing really good basketball since getting healthy. I can give them that. I do think 11.5 points seems like a little bit too much here. And the Clippers are already pretty much locked in at their 8th spot. They're 4.5 games above the 9 seed and about 5 games below the 7 seed. So not much can change there. That being said, I still am going to lean Los Angeles in this one just because they truly do have too much talent when you compare that to the Kings here. So I don't love this one. 11.5 points in a game that really won't matter. Sucks to be laying down that many points, but we're going to lean Clippers there -11.5. That is going to wrap it up for the predictions portion of the video, guys. Appreciate all the support so far. We're going to take this full head of steam into the playoffs, and obviously it's been tough. Like we had this is the first back-to-back losing nights that we've had in quite some time. So, you know, I look at the positives saying that we were crushing March. It's early April. This would be a time when it's like, yeah, no kidding, basketball gets tough to bet because of injuries, because of rest, because of standings, stuff like that. So we're good. We got a good mentality going into the playoffs, and I cannot wait for it. Playoff basketball is awesome to bet on. So make sure you guys keep coming back and tuning in. And I will say this too, we're going to be trying to bring baseball as much as possible to the channel, and then we'll do football and kind of just the major sports there. So we do have more coming because I get a lot of questions of what's going to happen after basketball season. Well, basketball is what I know best, but you know, I love golf, baseball, I love all sports, so we can get into that on the channel as well. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully we make some bread tonight. As always, peace out.